Many players this season in the Premier League have definitely showed their talents and convinced fans and rival fans that they are one of the best in the league. Names like Mo Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Joao Cancelo are just to name a few of the top performers this season. But one name that's going under the radar, as he usually always does, is Bernardo Silva. Hey guys, we talk football here, and today we look at if Bernardo Silva is the best player in the Premier League. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola has described midfielder Bernardo Silva as the best player in the Premier League after in Wednesday's 2-1 win over Aston Villa. Silva has been in excellent form all season and flashed a real glimpse of his talent with a scorching volley at Villa Park to give his side a 2-0 lead in the game. I'm sure most Premier League fans would agree though that Mohamed Salah's stats and his contribution to the Liverpool team alone does put him a peak above the rest. But that is to say that Bernardo Silva has been exemplary this season, and he could realistically make a case towards the end of the season if he continues his form as the best player in the league. However, even right now, manager Pep Guardiola is convinced that his player is the best in the league, saying that Silva was the best in the league 2 or 3 seasons ago, and he is the best in the league at the moment. You would have to look at the tapes from 3 years ago when we had 98 points. You see the player he is now. He has a special ability and can do whatever he wants. It was an incredible finish against a really good goalkeeper. Without caring, you feel he can do these actions. But saying all this, Guardiola still faces a tricky task. It is the task of keeping Bernardo Silva's future in the blue side of Manchester. The Portugal international has been unsettled for a few years now after failing to hold down a permanent spot in the team and has consistently been linked with a move to Spain, where Barcelona and Atletico Madrid have been tracking the situation. However, after being benched for the opening game of the season, Silva has started City's 13 Premier League games since and has only failed to complete 90 minutes twice. In the Champions League, he has started 5 games out of 5, only being withdrawn in the maulings of Club Brugge when the result was already decided. Silva remains under contract until 2025, so City have no urgent concerns over his future, and the hope is that this run in the side this season will help remove any unhappiness that he was facing. In terms of his production in the league, Silva has racked up 6 goal contributions in the 2021-22 campaign and has become the player that makes Guardiola's side tick. A wizard with the ball at his feet, and he works just as hard to win possession back for his side. Silva gets into any team in the world on current form right now. I'm pretty sure anyone can agree on that. Bernardo Silva's ability to be so loose on the ball, as well as so evasive to any players around him and be aware of where his teammates are and when they want the ball, or even doing the simple things as finding the little pockets of space which he operates in, all are things that contribute to the success of this Manchester City team this season. To say Bernardo Silva is the best Manchester City player right now is quite a statement to make, saying that you have players like Joao Cancelo on their current form, Rodri, who's been superb this season, as well as the ever so solid backline partnership of Ruben Diaz and Stones or Laporte. You have to say that Bernardo Silva being the standout player in this team is somewhat of a surprise to many fans. But to be honest, I'm sure City fans would agree with me in saying that Bernardo Silva has been doing this ever since he has joined City. He's always been a wizard on the ball. It's just about getting the playing time, which I'm sure any player would be frustrated in. But having the raw amount of attacking talent City had, it is genuinely very difficult for Pep Guardiola to always rotate to keep players happy. And sadly, City fans saw that with Bernardo Silva, who was constantly benched last season for the likes of Raheem Sterling and Riyad Mahrez, as well as Phil Foden. But as of this season, the tables have definitely turned in Silva's favor, as he is Pep Guardiola's clear favorite to play over any of the other 3. Of course, there were many question marks over Silva's future, and many people speculated why he did not leave. In a team that just bought Jack Grealish, it looked like they were preparing for an exit of a winger. And they may just be getting that, but it may not be Bernardo Silva. It is looking like to be Raheem Sterling, as he is in a similar position to Bernardo Silva last season, with not getting enough minutes in a team that is so stacked in attacking talent. But besides Bernardo Silva's obvious skill level on the ball, there's one thing that Pep Guardiola loves about Bernardo Silva, and he loves out of any player he coaches: hardworking. And Bernardo Silva is supremely gifted at that. He is the hardest worker in the Premier League by stats. Among regular Premier League players this season, Silva has covered more grounds per 90 minutes than anyone else in the competition. He's averaging almost 12 kilometers per game, which is an absolutely mind-boggling stat. And it's not like he's just working around to win the ball back. No, he's also producing attacking outputs, setting up teammates, finding pockets of space, as I said. He does it all, in these 12 kilometers of running. It just shows that any manager in the world would be so lucky to have Bernardo Silva on their team. And I think for a while Pep Guardiola was taking that for granted. And finally, he is showing the world that he is the player that he was when he won the City Player of the Year, and he has always been that. He just needs the playing time. And finally, Guardiola has given that to him. But let us know in the comments down below. Do you think that Bernardo Silva could make a case for the best player in the Premier League? Or is Mohamed Salah too far ahead for anyone else to catch? Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you guys in the next one.